Hello there, I am Lorin and I am launching another brand new program. You see, in the spring, I was looking inward and asking myself what it is that I wanted for myself, and it was radical self-care. So I put together a 12-week program and dove in with a bunch of other people on increasing our radical self-care exponentially. And it was such a success that I want to do it again, but I'm going to do it very differently. This is not about radical self-care, it's about sales. And it's time for me to focus on ensuring I reach my sales goals between now and the end of the year. So I am launching for the first time ever an authentic sales boot camp. It's 90 days. And the goal is that before the holidays, you will have reached your sales goals and be able to sit back and relax. So a little bit about me. Why do I qualify for this? You see, I've never been trained professionally on selling. However, I've gotten over the years extremely good at it through lots of trial and error, lots of failures, and also lots of successes. In the early 90s, many of you know that I started a technology business with a partner. We grew that business from $0 to $3 million. My focus and area of responsibility was sales and marketing. And got pretty good at it over the years, but I was selling a product, a service that someone else, my team, was going to implement. And then in early 2000s, I was selling a service that I had to implement. It was so much more about selling myself. And I had to get good at that. It was very different. And within about 9 months, I grew it to a 6-figure coaching practice and haven't looked back. I've changed it over the years. I've made it what I needed to be for a lifestyle and being a mom and having the flexibility to be able to be the best mom possible and available for Sierra. So now I want to do the same for myself, but as I roll up my sleeves for myself, I realize that I'm doing a disservice by not sharing my authentic selling skills. And that's my goal, is to share. So I want to share one more story with you. I was out for a walk this morning. It's what inspired me to do this video today. I was out for a walk early this morning with my little blind dog, Nikki. And I bumped into a man, an older gentleman, who was walking his newly amputated dog. He was walking a dog who just had its leg removed, and you could see that his heart was heavy. And we started talking. We talked probably for 20 minutes, yakking and yakking. I knew right away. Immediately, I heard his voice, and I knew that he and I were from the same area of New York. And we had a connection immediately. Talking, sharing. It was a pleasure to speak to him. And then something happened. He began to sell me his multi-level marketing selling business. I used to be in the industry, actually was extremely successful, but I could taste it and smell it and sense it for miles. What did I do? Ran like a beeline out of here. So it reminded me that if we're not authentically selling, we will not ever connect with people and make a sale. And if we do, we're not going to feel good about it. So if you're wanting to increase your sales, if you're in corporate America, if you are in your own business, if you are in a network marketing business and you want to increase your sales, because I've been in all three and been successful in all three, then I highly recommend you check out our Authentic Selling Bootcamp. It's 90 days. And here's just a couple topics I'm going to go over. The first is about the power of presence. And I don't mean gifts, but what I mean is presence. The gift of being present with a person changes everything. It's true in the selling process. It's true with our kids. It's true in every relationship we will ever have. The second, and we're going to talk a lot about that, extensively about that. The second one is the power of consciousness. In other words, the more conscious we are, the better our selling skills. And that's one of the things I love about entrepreneurship, is that it calls us forth to be more and more conscious. It's one of my goals as a human, to be more and more conscious. And lastly, authentic selling is about the unexpected, which is sort of fun. In other words, being responsible for the unexpected surprises with our prospects. And I'm going to talk more about authentic, unexpected surprises when it comes to selling and our prospects. So those all sound like fun, actually, don't they? We're also going to get you outside of your comfort zone and look at what corporate America calls quotas. And many people probably want to run when they hear that, but I think that what we do is we make a mistake in how we set our goals each day for ourselves as salespeople or as entrepreneurs. So we're going to look at what it means to set some goals that actually inspire us. So the program is very rich. It's 12 weeks. It can be done on its own and just be the weekly 1-hour call. Or if you'd like, you can add coaching to it so that you can really sharpen your own tiny skills down to the nuances of what you're doing so that a coach can hear you speak and give you some feedback. So either way works. There's no right or wrong. You can do it any way that feels best. We're going to be kicking this off shortly, the end of the month, beginning of September, thereabout. My goal is to be complete prior to the holidays so that you get to sit back and enjoy one of my favorite times of year, and that is the magic of the holidays. So join us for my Authentic Selling Bootcamp, and I look forward to hearing your goals be met before the end of 2012.